As far as American fighters go, they don't come a lot more popular than the former UFC lightweight champion, New Jersey's finest, Frankie the Answer Edgar.
Frankie Edgar is a phenomenal wrestler, but he's used that wrestling to become an even more dangerous fighter. He's developed fantastic boxing under Mark Henry. Ricardo Almeida has his jiu-jitsu on par with his striking. Also, the wrestling has made Frankie Edgar one of the best fighters the UFC has seen at 155 and now at 145 pounds.
Frankie Edgar, ready to make a statement here tonight. Well, Brian T-City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Brian Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just got to put it all together if you want to realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection team. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Good.
All right, good to have you with us tonight as we get to early round action here featuring one Brian T-City Ortega. Might just be the poster boy for mixed martial arts evolution when it comes to the strides he has made with his striking. Came into the UFC somewhat of a specialist when it came to his Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Now in a kickboxing match, he can probably beat most of the best featherweights in the world. Left hook counter.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Nice body kick there. Well, DC, they say styles make fights. We haven't had much of a fight here through the first minute.
Hasn't been to this point. I mean, I don't have much to say, and I always got something to say.
Well, Ortega's boxing is really sharp here tonight. You got to think James Lurson likes what he sees out of that Ortega corner. Nice jab. Edgar goes for the takedown. He misses. Left hand counter there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Leg kick.
This is crazy.
Ortega's strike attempt there is blocked.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Pretty good elbow there to the body by Ortega. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Ortega's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Darce choke attempt by T-City. Oh my goodness.
Watch your neck.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
Listen, it's the control and the power that's going to listen. You cannot handle you on the ground. You are controlling every aspect of the ground.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round. A lot of high-level leg kicking going on there, champ.
And he did a great job of hiding them. He wasn't giving any sign that he was going to throw those leg kicks. That's why you didn't see his opponent check any of the kicks, and it won't take many more for him to really damage the mobility of the other combatant.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Hook to the head there by Edgar.
Another punch to the head.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at two, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Just misses with that one. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Lands a huge right hand. Ortega gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. 45 total strikes have landed for Bryan Ortega. And above 50% too when it comes to the connection rate, landing with 51% accuracy against Frankie Eddie. 3 minutes to go. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Nice pass. He's got to start throwing now.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Eddie.
Changing the position.
Ortega's right back to the full mount. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. One minute to go, round two. Setting up a sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Back mount now.
Big ground and pound.
All right, round three coming up next.
Stop.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh! Huge kick to the head. T-City just out of range with that jab. Nice hook lands. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
I mean, you land one, I land one. What a start.
Edgar's pass is denied.
Nice sub attempt. It's tight.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Edgar's in half guard now. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Edgar. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Nice transition.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Man, I always think they're done. Surprise me.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by T-City, Bryan Ortega. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
That rear naked choke looks very tight. He's got the choke arm under the neck, and he's got his hands locked behind the head. It'll be very difficult for his opponent to survive this.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so we get you some replays here as this one goes the distance, and I think a little bit of an edge to that corner just given all the submission attempts.
He
really
never rested. Johnny never rested on the bottom, right? Every time he was on the bottom, he was throwing up submissions. If he got a chance on top, he was attacking submissions. There has to be points awarded to the guy that is constantly chasing to finish the fight. I believe he did that, and I believe he earned the victory.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Oh, nice counter, yes.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Oh, rips the body shot there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to fight. He's going to guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, has the guard closed here.
Great defense by this fighter.
Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. Right. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Ortega's back in full mount.
Great submission defense. In the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ortega.
Seems as though he's not going to be deterred. He wants a sub.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist.
Oh, he got to the spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Close guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Ortega's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Ortega's going for an arm here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
20 down, 5 to go.
All right, this is it. One more round. You got one more round for me? This is the last round. It's not leaving to the judges, man. You gotta go out there and put it away. You got this.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed the wow. What a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many bodies.
Oh, you heard it again, bro.
Back to his feet. Ortega's overhand punch to the head doesn't get there, blocked by the defense. Edgar's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. Now he pulls guard right into a triangle here, DC.
I mean, he pulled guard.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Edgar's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Edgar. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he got out again.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Good work from the top here by Ed. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, right into side control here.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Don't let him go to the mat. Keep on your side.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, nice.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Edgar. Final 10 seconds of the fight. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Bryan T-City Ortega!
All right, about as easy a fight to score as we have had tonight as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter puts it all together, cruises to a decision victory. Your thoughts on that performance?
Just one of those times where the